It is time for us to take a look at sports, and we'll bring in the man with a plan who won you some money yesterday. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning.
So you had a pretty good day yesterday.
Yeah, a horse won. Paid $16.60 in the first race. Ran a real nice race.
Now,
set it up good and closed and won real nice for a first timer. Second time out was a real good race for the horse.
All right, so for people that are listening that are uninitiated, when you say pay $16.60, what does that mean for the people that are uninitiated out there?
You bet two, they go back to the window, give them a ticket, they give you $16.60.
All right, so if you manage to lay down $6 there, you made enough to buy a nice dinner up there.
If you bet 20, you could fill your car with gas.
That's right. All right, before we get to baseball, let's get to your pick here up there.
Today we'll go to the sixth race. There's a special weight for New York breds. 5.5 on the turf again today. Go to another first-timer, the 7-horse, Piminova, trained by Danny Gargan. Another horse been working out really good, not on the turf but on the dirt. This is a turf race, but the horse is bred pretty well for the turf. So doesn't look like there's any tigers in this race, so we're going to go with the 7-horse in the sixth race today, Piminova.
All right, so write that down. And, folks, if you miss these, you can always go back to our on-demand page during the day. And just go to robinhoodradio.com, click on on-demand, click on sports with Mike Cozzi, and you can listen to the picks there. Because it'd be nice if you went up there and you won enough money to have a nice dinner and buy yourself a tank of gas. It's almost like a vacation day.
A free day.
And it's not that far from here, by the way. It's not far from here at all.
No, not for you guys. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's even not. How many hours does it take you to get there from New Jersey?
Just under 3.
Yeah, that's not that bad even from there, because it's all highway driving until you get right into Saratoga itself.
Yeah, but then even once you get in Saratoga, it's nothing. You just get off at the exit and right down Union Avenue, and you're right there.
All right, we can go to baseball. And here's the thing, Mike, and I don't know if you agree with me or not, but here's the thing. It used to be in Major League Baseball, if you were looking at pennant races, teams that are going into the playoffs or whatever, if you had a team at the top of the division and that team was there for a long time, they lost, but they lost in close games. Yesterday, one of the top teams in the American League and the top team in the American League East, Tampa Bay Rays, went into Boston and gave up 20 runs, losing 20-8. To me, that shows that club has problems, like the Red Sox and the Yankees have problems. And right now, they shouldn't really be considered as contender to go into the World Series.
I disagree 100%.
Okay, that's fine. You played baseball, so that's why I put it up to you.
Any team could have a bad day, and it all depends on the outcome of how the game plays out. So if you look at the box score for the game yesterday, the Red Sox were up 5-0 after 2, 10-0 after 4. So at 5-0, you're kind of still in the game.
Yep.
At 10-0, you're not in the game.
And you're using your crummy pitchers the rest of the way.
Yeah, you're not going to.
Okay.
You're not going to use your crummy pitchers. You're going to let guys pitch.
Okay.
They used to call it baptism by fire. You're not coming out, kid. You're still pitching. I don't care if you give up another 10 runs. You're still pitching. You got to eat up innings because in a game that's pretty much out of the books, we're not going to spend 5 pitchers in the game. So that's pretty much it. I mean, and that's it's just the way that the game plays out. Sometimes it just falls apart and gets away from you, and that happens. And, to their credit, Tampa Bay scored 7 runs in the 9th inning. So they didn't lay down and die. I mean, at that point, the score was 20-1, and they scored 7 points in the 7 runs in the 9th inning. So those are little things you got to look at. Yeah, it was a demolishment, but those 7 runs in the 9th inning, that doesn't look good for the Red Sox.
All right. So now, I never realized how good this guy was and how consistent he was over the years. Miguel Cabrera hit his 499th home run last night.
Oh, yeah.
The guy is. I'm sorry, I just never realized how good he is.
You got to remember, he's the only Triple Crown winner in baseball since Carl Yastrzemski did it in 1967. He's the only one.
And you know what? His play has dropped off a little bit, but still he's
getting old.
Yeah, he's it's amazing. I didn't realize how good he was, and that he's a lock as a future Hall of Famer.
Oh, without a doubt, he's a Hall of Famer, hands down. I mean, you got to remember when he came up with the Marlins. Who remembers he came up with the Marlins? He was a shortstop turned third baseman. That was when he came up with the Marlins, way back when. So he has a long history, and now he plays with the Tigers, who are a pretty depleted team. They got a lot of young players, and he's a guy that can be pitched around, and he's up in age, and, you know, a lot of guys would lay down. But Cabrera still goes out and puts out the effort every day. And on the network that you like watching, the MLB network, they show you his batting practice workouts. And you could see how he sits on the ball and lets it get deep in the zone. He tries to drive it to right field. In 2 days, where he hit a bunch of balls in batting practice, he hit 3 home runs in almost the same identical spot. That's a professional hitter. That's just not a guy swinging hard and, oh, look, a ball went over the fence. When you consistently put a ball in the same place all the time, hitting a baseball is the hardest thing in sports. And when you can consistently hit a baseball and place it somewhere, you're a true professional hitter. And that's what Cabrera is. I mean, you got golfers hitting a golf ball is stationary in front of you trying to put it at a certain spot. Here's a guy hitting a round ball with a round bat and a ball coming at you at 95 miles an hour plus, and he can place the ball where he wants. That's talent.
Hey, you're right. I do watch Major League Baseball Network a lot because I think it's one of the best networks on TV.
Yeah, they give you insight into the game, not just, you know, propaganda stuff.
And they're not afraid to call out the game for the shape that it's in because it's
they
staffed,
call out the game, players, managers, whatever.
It's staffed mostly by ex-ball players and ex-good ball players. So, anyways, you're right.
Especially Harold Reynolds. They get Harold Reynolds and Pedro Martinez. They call it the way it is.
Yeah, they're outstanding. They really are. All right, so yesterday the Mets snuck away over the Nationals with an 8-7 win.
Yeah, they finished that game that was stopped the day before, which was a 9-inning game, and then they were supposed to play a 7-inning game later on, and that game got postponed. So they're running in quicksand.
All right.
But the Mets got a win yesterday, so I guess we can have a parade today.
The Yankees, of course, continued their domination over the Royals. I think it's like the 13th or 14th series in a row that the Yankees have defeated the Royals. But
Kansas City's a weak team.
Yeah, they are. They are.
So
they have a few good individual players, but not much there. Not much meat on the bone.
No.
And already I am tired. I'm sorry. I like the movie, even though I don't watch it a lot. I'm already tired of this Field of Dreams game. I'm already tired.
You're right. You said the magic word. It was a movie.
Yeah.
They had ghosts coming out of the cornfield. There's no ghost coming out of the cornfield tonight. This is like going anywhere that you want to go and watch an amateur baseball game anywhere in America, and it's going to be the same thing you're going to see tonight. People playing on a strange-looking field. And that's all it is. It has nothing to do with anything. You're going to hear all these storylines you're going to hear on the TV today. It's a bunch of baloney. It's just a game being played in the middle of nowhere. Why don't you go watch the Iowa Cubs play? They play in the middle of Iowa. They don't play in a cornfield. But what's the difference? If you go watch the teams that play up in the Independent League in North Dakota, they're going to play in a lot of crazy-looking places too. It's ridiculous. It's all it is entertainment. That's all it is. It's nothing more than that, trying to build up something that it's not.
And even during the movie, they got Shoeless Joe Jackson wrong. They got they had him as a wrong side. Anyways, I'm tired of it already. I just
and then neither team plays tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
I think it's an unfair advantage for them.
Unfair advantage for the teams?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they get a day off where a lot of other teams aren't.
Yeah. And not that the White Sox need it because they're going to win their division hands down, but a day off for the Yankees at this time, especially after some of the extra inning games they played, come on.
It's going to be interesting. I mean, if you look at it, if you look at the field as they showed it on TV yesterday, there's no hitting eye. Hitting eye is a dark background, so you can pick up the ball. Are they going to put one up? Are they going to put up a big replay board? What are they going to do? I mean, it's not going to be baseball in its purest sense. So they're just trying to make something into nothing.
Yeah, but why didn't they do
No
it?
interest.
Why didn't they do it during the preseason? So you want to make something during the
Because there's
preseason.
probably snow over there. That's Iowa in March? No, I don't think so.
All right. Well, then something.
Well, what are they going to do next? Are they going to play on a beach in Daytona? They're going to put up a fence and play on a beach?
Well, I know what they're trying to do, but they can't do it because the National Hockey League, when they play their outdoor games, hockey is a game that is played when in its origins on rinks that were outside.
Exactly.
It's a total different thing. Baseball was never played. Professional baseball was never played in a cornfield. Now, yes, baseball was played in a cornfield all over the place, but professional baseball, it was never played in a
Lower
cornfield.
levels, yeah, but not the top league.
Yeah, not the top league. All right, anything else in sports?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Well, we'll check with you tomorrow and get your picks to see if we can get some more winners for people.
Yeah, we'll do tomorrow. We'll do Saturday, and we'll see how this debacle goes tonight. Wouldn't it be cool if the power goes out?
It'd be funny.
That'd be funny. And then they'll be, Iowa did it, and it's in the middle of nowhere, so couldn't facilitate the power. That would be great.
We'll see. All right, Mike, I'll speak to you tomorrow.
Have a great day, guys.
Take care. Mike Cozzi with a check on sports this morning here on The Breakfast Club on Robin Hood Radio.